So, you're thinking to start your own YouTube channel and don't know how to film yourself? Well, in this video, I will talk about everything you need to know about filming yourself by just using your iPhone. I'll talk about framing your shot, the audio, the lighting you need to have, and the app settings you need to have on your iPhone. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Hey guys, it's Rizan here and welcome back to the channel. I am a full-time CS student who makes YouTube videos on the side about productivity, tech, and sometimes education. So I've been making YouTube videos for almost a year now, and I've learned quite a lot about filming a talking head video such as this one by just using your phone. So let's jump right in and talk about the gear you need. Alright, I'll start showing you around the whole setup that I have. Now starting with the camera. The camera is right here on this really cheap tripod. It's not the most expensive tripod, but you can find any cheap tripod on Amazon and you don't really need anything expensive to start with. Then I have this mobile holder for it, on which I have my iPhone 14 Pro, and then it is shooting my scene right now. As you can see, my chair is right here. I know it's an ugly chair, but you can not really see that much of a chair in the shot. So a chair is really essential. You need a chair. Okay, so the next thing you have is a ring light. I have this really cheap tripod again, and I have a ring light for it. Next thing that I have is my laptop. Since I record all of the audio externally and sync it in the end on DaVinci Resolve, I use a Boya M1 mic for it, and it's going right here inside this laptop and recording on Audacity. And I have my headphones to listen to the playback of what I have recorded and see if everything is fine and if I have to record it again or not. So that's my mini setup. I usually have another laptop here, but it's gone in for repairs and to see the script, but I'm going to use just this phone for the script. Yeah, that's it for this setup. See it, bye bye to the chair. So I've shown you around the whole setup. This is the simplest setup that I have. I have a ring light, a tripod, and a laptop to which the audio is recording right now. But the only essential thing that I think you need to start a YouTube channel is to get a tripod, something like this, and to get a phone holder. This is the only thing that I think you need to start a YouTube channel. Shoot some 4 to 5 videos with this setup and start to increase as you go. Now the application that I use to shoot my videos is the default camera app. I don't use anything like Filmic Pro because they have shifted to subscription based model, and I know not everybody will be willing to spend money on a camera app, so it is better for you to just use the default app. And if you want to record audio, you can always record audio externally. So assuming you will be using the default camera application, so there are certain settings that you need to change. So the first one being, go to settings, camera, enable grid, and also disable view outside the frame, and set the video quality to 4K 30 FPS. But wait, you must be thinking,
hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Well, here's the thing, the 24 frames per second obviously has motion blur, it has less frames, but I really prefer shooting on 30 FPS because when I shoot a B-roll at 60 FPS, I can easily slow it down to 50% of speed and play it at 30 FPS, and it gives me a really good slow moving shot. If the thing that I just said went over your head, then comment down below and I will make a video about how to shoot perfect B-rolls using just your iPhone. But moving forward, there are many YouTubers who shoot their videos at 30 frames per second, and it's totally fine. There are YouTubers like MKBHD who has all of his videos shot at 30 frames per second, and the reason is that it looks good, it looks smooth, and it is really good for YouTube. You're not making a film here, you're making a video to send some information to people, right? So for YouTube at least, I think 30 frames per second is really good enough. And as I said, for me personally, I shoot videos at 30 frames per second, and it really doesn't matter in the end. It all comes down to what you prefer, because it's you who are going to make the video, and whatever you feel comfortable with, you should choose that. But I prefer 30 frames per second because it makes it easier for me to handle the videos on post. Well, now you have your phone, you have your settings ready, and now the next step is framing your shot. Well, people who are in the Apple ecosystem can use QuickTime and mirror the iPhone screens to their MacBooks. But even though I have a MacBook, I still do it the old-fashioned way, and I'll tell you how to do it. Set up the tripod wherever you want, keep your chair right in the middle of the grid, and that is the reason why I open grids, because it helps you align your shot, it helps you to keep yourself right in the middle of the screen. Then just adjust the tripod accordingly to your eye level so you're not looking way down or way up. And make sure you're looking right into the camera and you're looking right into the eyes of the viewers and being up close and personal. Well, now some suggestions. Make sure you have your background filled up. I usually have my guitar right here, my table right at the back, on which I usually have that laptop that's right there, but it's empty for now. You can see it's empty. And I also have my bookshelf right there. This helps me to fill up the space in the background, and I also have a little light coming from the window that is filling up the wall, and it gives a nice effect. It opens up the whole scene. Having something like plant, lamps, or any musical instrument, or anything that you have that is kind of relatable to anyone who's watching is a really good thing because it fills up the scene and it looks good. Well, now before moving forward, let's have a word from Sophia Learning. Sophia provides a wide range of gen ed and college level courses at low costs that you can use to transfer credits to your university. They have almost 50 courses on their website, which are all self-paced, and from subjects like computer science to business to social sciences and more. And their ACE recommended courses have been accepted for credits in hundreds of universities and colleges. And once you're done with your courses, all you have to do is send in the transcript for consideration to the university. So all you have to do now is to follow the link in the description, find your school, and sign up for a free trial on their page. And get started today with Sophia Learning. Well, now talking about audio, it is the most important thing in the video because people can sit through a video with bad video quality, but they would never sit through a video with bad audio quality. Trust me, I know this. I have videos on this channel that I'm not really proud of and have bad audio, but there are mainly two ways you can improve your audio quality in the videos. The first one being that I've showed you the way I do it is by having an external mic that can record to an external device, something like your laptop, and on your laptop you can have a software like Audacity on which you can record the audio and you can sync it later on DaVinci Resolve or any video editor of your choosing. Or you can skip all of that and just use the standard audio that has been recorded on your phone and use this AI tool to make it way better. Now, the AI tool is by Adobe. I have the link right in the description below. You can go and check it out. All you have to do is just extract the audio from your video. You can use your video editor for that and upload it in this tool, which will take some time to process it, and it will give you much better sounding audio, and you can feed that right into your video. Voila, you are good to go. But my recommendation is to just use your phone's microphone and use the AI tool to make it better. Get the feel of YouTube for the first 5 to 10 videos. Make videos this way by just using your phone's microphone, and once you get the idea of how to make videos and once you get into the run of making videos, invest in a good microphone. And finally, let's talk about lighting. Lighting such as this is one of those things that can make your video so much better and can really improve your video quality. And the only light source that I want you to have in the start is a window. A window is the best solution for lighting because it's natural light, it comes through the window, makes it soft, and makes your skin look so much good. It's best to start with, but moving forward, you can buy something like a really cheap tripod and a small ring light, the one I showed you, to enable yourself to shoot videos at night. Yes, if you are just using a window, then you are only bound to shooting the videos when you have ample light in the room. And if you're shooting videos on a phone, such as an iPhone like this, then you probably need ample light to make your video quality better because it then starts going to the night mode and just starts to ruin your video quality. So it's better to start off shooting your videos by using just the window. Sit right next to a window. I've shot videos by using a window only. I had some videos where I sat right next to the window. I had my table there, the whole setup there, and I used to shoot my videos by using that one light source. I didn't had this light for the first 5 to 10 videos. But if you end up getting a really cheap ring light such as this or a really expensive aperture studio light, then the way you can set up is by having it above your head and facing downward, so it creates an almost much more bright here and less bright here, so you have a little shadow on the left side and more bright area on the right side. Kind of makes it look, as they say, cinematic. But we are shooting a YouTube video, you can have it right here, wherever you want, right? And you can start to improve it as you go. But the best way I can say you can shoot your videos is by sitting right next to a window, if you have a window in your home, or if you just live in a box, then you need to carve out some windows for yourself. Bad joke, sorry. That's it for today's video. I hope you liked it and I hope it was helpful. And if there's anything that you didn't understand in this video, just comment down below, ask me to make a video. I'll make a video about it, something like what editing softwares I use, how I use them. If you want to see more tutorials of them, then just comment down below. I will try to make them. And remember, YouTube is for people who are persistent and motivated to keep on making videos when they are not getting any results and not getting any views. And those are the people who make big on this platform. So just don't lose hope on your YouTube channel right away. Just keep on pushing and keep on making good videos. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you loved it, then consider subscribing. It's free. And I'll see you guys in the next one.